Hello, New Life family, both members, extended family, and those that just visit. So honored to be able to talk to you, and I'm very excited that God has blessed us to complete the vision as far as 7 locations. One church, 7 locations as of September 2011. And I'm so honored to be your pastor. I'm so honored that God has brought us through a lot of things. We believed God and trusted God, and God has fulfilled the things that He said He would do. I appreciate your trust that you've given to me and your loyalty to the things of God that He said. Now, I'm in a place right now where we really need to do what we call a new life upgrade. All of our locations are functional, but there are many discrepancies that we really need to take care of and to be the best stewards that God has called us to be. Many things are needed, though, that we really need to do to our locations. As time has passed with the other locations, many of them have leaks, and there are many things that need to be replaced. And I've talked to, first, as I've always done, our executive board, which consists of co-pastors and special members that have been with us since the church began. And also I've talked to all of our deacons, and we've met and agreed that we do need what we will call a new life upgrade. This upgrade will allow us to come up to the standards and bring all the properties up to the place where we can function at least from 5 years out. So many times we have to replace air conditioning units, there are leaks in different places, so many things that need to be repaired that's been damaged over the years. And I believe that God wants us to be those good stewards that will take care of what He has for us. He has promised me that if we do this and we'll come into agreement like we always has, He will make it happen. But not only that He would bless us. And this is our year of overflow. God gave me the original plan that He gave me when we built Annex 4. We had something called a seed unit. We raised, with over less than half than the members we have now, $1.3 million with a seed unit. What is a seed unit? One seed unit is equal to $10. Our goal is to get $3,000 per week, which will amount to $30,000 per week, and a monthly amount of $120,000 a month. With that, within 9 months, we will reach our goal of $1 million. Keep in mind that we will need you to sow a seed unit above your current tithe and offering so that we can continue to do the functions that we have to do as a church as is now. However, the seed unit, you can give 1 or more seed. For example, I will give more than 1 seed per week so I can sow as many units as I want to. We will consider 1 seed as $10. And with this, that means we don't have to have 3,000 givers to do that, although we have more than that on our roster. We're asking for you to sacrifice, and I know God is going to bless you. When I was in Thomasville, Alabama at a workers' meeting, a lady called me over and she said to me through prophecy, she said, there is something on your heart that God has given you to do. She said, do not go to a bank. Simply ask the people for it. They will respond, and God will bless them for doing that. I believe that this is our year of overflow. It has been told to me by God, and others that I don't even know have come to me with that same word. And I believe this is how we get there. Our goal of $1 million will be easily met because I believe that God is going to prosper you, not at the end of the giving, but as you give. We will not wait until the $1 million is raised before we begin the process. We will do this by phases. As we receive monies in, we will begin the process, but it will be 1 church in 7 locations. When we make 1 repair or replacement or upgrade to 1 location, we will try to do it at all of them at the same time, so all of us can feel that oneness effect. The first thing we need to do, though, is phase 1, which is repairing roofs or replacing roofs and repairing the damage that's been done by the many leaks that are in some of our buildings. Phase 2 will be dealing with the high-tech side. We will begin to implement the installation of new cameras at all locations, projector screens and projectors, and new sound systems that we all sound the same and can look the same and have the same ability to see New Life News and to stream worldwide. There's a vision that in the same day, 7 locations will be able to actually have 8 services streaming worldwide on our new website. Phase 3 will be painting inside and outside, repairing tile and carpeting, also refurbishing damaged pews and all kinds of facial things that would be an upgrade, replacing stalls and bathrooms, having us all look good and feel good about where we worship God. In other phases, we'll be rebricking Annex 2, repairing air conditioning units, also upgrading our daycare to be the top-notch daycare that the people can bring their children and even feel more comfortable in the great daycare we already have. But remember, all of these changes will be across the board. Every relocation will be just like the other, to bring the division between the separations of the locations into one like God designed it to be. And I know that you're going to be blessed by it. Remember, this is above our normal tithe and offerings, and we've already done this before. Annex 4 is living proof that it can be done. This is God's plan. I want God to touch your heart. I want you to listen to His voice. As you agree, and I believe you will, to do this, we believe that God is going to open up windows of heaven and begin to bless you beyond your wildest dreams, because you are concerned about what He's declared to be so. We believe that this will get to $1 million in no time. Any monies that is pledged or raised above that will go to the 7,000 seat location. So this is how it's going to work. The seed that many of you have been sowing concerning the 7,000 seat sanctuary, as of now, will stop. However, from September until now, the seed that's been sown will go to that 7,000 seat location, because that's what it was raised for. But now we will stop that seed and begin with the upgrade. And anything that's raised above that will go directly to our 7,000 seat location. I believe that God is going to be so abundant, this is going to happen so fast, until we're going to be able to build the 7,000 seat location debt free, because as you give, God's going to give back to you, and you can't beat God's giving. Once again, I want to really thank you for what you've already done. I thank you for your trust again. I thank you for all the things that you believed in me. We will always do what we say we will do anytime you give. We've now prepared envelopes for you to make your decision and listen to the voice of God. We will take your envelope that you give. We ask you to actually make a pledge of how many seed units you will give. If it's one, even the children can give at least one a month. But if you can give one or more, we ask you to pledge it now, how you will give it. On the envelope, it will tell you whether you want to give it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. But we really need how many seed units. Please put that on there that you want to pledge. And then again, whether you want to do it bi-weekly, or monthly. We will continue to inform you exactly what we plan to do before we do it and while it's being done. And when it's finished, we'll let you know exactly how much was spent, how much it took. So remember, one seed unit is equal to $10. And you can sow more than one seed unit and watch your seed be applied to the vision of God. Anytime you invest into anything that God is doing, God will do more than you can ask or think. I thank you again for this wonderful opportunity you've given me, and I dare not go any further unless we agree. The reason why we're doing this on video is because we do realize that everyone would not be able to make a night meeting. So I decided with the board and the deacon board and the executive board to actually do this way, so you could actually hear it all at the same time. We'll be playing this for a couple of weeks, so tune in. And as you begin to sow, watch how God begins to bless you. I thank you once again.